What's up, everyone? This is Bradley Rario, and before we go into today's episode, now let's get straight into our topic for tonight. Well, I've got some notes on my phone here that I wanted to share with you guys. Anyway, so now we're going to talk about softwares like Premiere Pro, After Effects, Final Cut, and CapCut, Film Nora, and the list goes on. Before I used to use Premiere Pro, After Effects, and I think just Premiere Pro and After Effects, yeah. And then I found out about DaVinci Resolve, and I switched from Premiere Pro to DaVinci Resolve, and still till today I'm using Premiere Pro. Yeah, still using Premiere Pro. But 95% of the time I'm using DaVinci Resolve. Yeah. Now I'm on the latest DaVinci Resolve 19 because I've always updated it. So yeah, kind of come with some good features as well, and some good all the presets and all the plugins I download from the internet and I use. Anyways. So you know that all these softwares they all help each other. You know, they all can work together. You can have all these softwares in your computer and you can use them all. Yeah. But for me, for my project workflow, I have a lot of projects, and I saw that I needed something that can, convenient. I needed something that can help me to do all the things at the same time. So that's why I choose DaVinci Resolve. Now, when you talk about DaVinci Resolve, the last video I did is about how to download. So if you came from this video to this video now, then you've already downloaded DaVinci Resolve 19, I guess. Anyway, so if you download it, and now we are going into the DaVinci Resolve, our workstation. So if you open up DaVinci Resolve, you will see this section where it says new projects and all this. You create your new project, yeah. You create your new project, and then it will open up the whole workstation, editing, and everything else. So I want to introduce you guys to the 7 main tabs of the DaVinci Resolve. Now you can see underneath the DaVinci Resolve. By the way, guys, this is a Vivo phone. Can you guys see? It's very nice. It's a Vivo phone, yeah. A lot of good Vivo phone coming out. I've been using Vivo lately for my reels, and this is the Vivo V25 Pro. You guys should check Vivo outlets and get yourself one. My notes. I'm looking at my notes. So I'm not good with memorizing things, but as we all go, we all learn together. Hey. So the main tabs are the one that you can see on your on the bottom left. The first tab is for media, and it's used for importing and organizing your media files. The second one is for cut, design for quick editing and trimming. The third one is for edit, for detail editing and arranging clips on the timeline. The fourth is called Fusion. Later on we'll come into Fusion, and that's for advanced visual effects and motion graphics. So if you're someone you know how to use motion graphics, and you know how to use VFX and After Effects, Blender, and 3D softwares, Fusion is good for you. I've been using Fusion. I know how to use Fusion, but we'll go into that for probably another advanced tutorial. But otherwise, the fifth tab is called is for colors. It's for color grading and correction, and yeah. The sixth tab is for Fairlight, and Fairlight is for audio editing and mixing. And 7 is for the delivery, or the deliver for exporting and rendering your final projects. Now, why I'm impressed with DaVinci Resolve, because you don't need to edit your videos in Premiere Pro, get your voiceover done in Adobe Audition, get your VFX done in After Effects in 3 different softwares, and then you put them together in Premiere Pro, and then you do the export. What in DaVinci Resolve can do is you just have one software, and you have these 3 options in one software, just one working station. So you just switch from tabs to tabs. So if you want to color grade, you just click on the color grade tab, you color grade. And if you want to do some visual effects, some masking and some tracking, you go to the fusion tab, you do it there. If you want to record a voiceover, or if you want to mix a sound, or put some audio effects and all this, you go to the fair light. And then after all, you can export from the last tab. You can go into the last tab and you can do your exporting there. And if you want to, if you're not satisfied with your graphics and you want to transfer it into After Effects, or if you want to transfer it into Final Cut for more detailed color grading, or if you want to transfer it into an incomplete project in Premiere Pro and all this, you can just go into the exporting tab and choose the XML file, or choose the file for Premiere Pro, or choose the file for Final Cut or for After Effects, and you can export it out as a file. Yeah, we'll come to those techniques, or we'll come to those informations later. I'll show you guys. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Whew. It's easy to say. It's easy. Anyways, so let's get straight into the first step. I mean, we don't need to use the first tab, the second tab. We'll just get straight into the third tab, because the first tab is just for filing. I usually use it for filing, or for importing files in, or if I have my internet on, I go to my libraries and I choose my sounds and I file. But for my case, I do my filing in my hard drives or my backup drives, or I do my filing on the desktop. Yeah, so I can just easily get my clips and my projects from there and just put it into DaVinci Resolve for editing. The second one, I don't really use it because it does the same thing as the third tab. It's basically editing. So we'll jump straight into the third tab. So you can see that we have three ways to import projects into, or import clips into DaVinci Resolve. And one is by using the first tab. When you're gathering files and when you filing your projects and all this, you have this tab where you can see import new projects in and all this, or you can import a full folder from the desktop in, so that it for my case, I'm using an M2 chip, so it really, when importing a full folder into the project or into the software, it slows down the whole project. But the second way to import is go up to the right top left corner where you see File. You click on the File tab, the window opens and you see Import. Yeah, you scroll down, you see Import. That's where you import. But the easiest way and the fastest way I do is I just open up the folder where all my clips are, or where all my projects are in on the desktop, and I just drag. I drag one. For example, like I'm doing this video now, I just drag one clip, or if I have multiple clips, I just select what clips that I want, or if I want the whole project to be in, I just select the whole project and just drag it into the media pool where you see the media pool is. This is how I drag my clips in, and the same goes for sound. This is how I drag all my sounds in as well. Yeah. So the first part done. Now on the screen you can see there's only one preview screen. Now you can have two screens, one for preview and one for editing. For my case, I just use one because The easiest way is you can just go to the clip on the media pool, and you double click. When you double click the clip that you wanted to use, it will pop up in the preview. Now it will pop up in the preview. You can press the play on the space button. When you press play, it will play the single clip. When you play the clip, I'll show you some shortcuts, some shortcuts in the future or in the next video on how to cut and cut the time, or how to edit or to crop. Probably cut the timeline that you want to move into the timeline or move into the project. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, this is how you preview your shot, and then you can drag from there into the timeline. Or one, you can just drag straight from the media pool straight into the timeline. You can do either way. So let's just have some clips in there. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. Yeah. You just add some clips in there, put some clips. Okay. After you get some clips, you want to drag the sound in as well. You can do the same. You can just drag from there. You can double click. It appears in the preview screen. You can drag it from the preview screen down, or you can double click, or you can just drag it straight from there. If it's a full 2-minute music, or if it's a full soundtrack that you want to use, or you want to use the music to do to become the timeline or the timing for your clips, just drag it straight from the media pool down to the timeline. There you go. You have a startup project already. We'll continue this. We'll continue this project. I'll show you guys some basic, but for now, like, if you wanna transition into do some transition effects in this these clips that are put on the timeline, you can just click. If you want to find your effects, you will look at the effects tab that is next to the media pool. You click on the effects. There you have all the effects for audio, filters, for your video transitions, everything you can see there. What you do, you just click on the transition, the video transition, and you can drag any transition from there right into the middle of, or in between the two clips. If you are familiar with CapCut, it's similar to CapCut, but more advanced, you have more control. CapCut has a lot of AI presets and AI plugins built into it. I love using CapCut. I always use CapCut on my phone when I'm doing a phone photography or phone videography, or when I wanted to do some fast videos to put it up on TikTok. I use CapCut on my phone. Yeah. But when I'm doing a commercial, or when I'm doing a short film, or when I'm doing a music video, and I want to really detail my typography, or I want to detail my color grading, and I want to have control over my outcome or the outcome of my project, I use DaVinci Resolve. It's very simple to use. As you can see, we already have a timeline project there. Now, the next video I'll be doing, I'll introduce you guys to Fairlight audio and color correction. I love color correction, but yeah, I'll introduce you guys to the Fairlight, which is the audio part. How you can record your voiceover straight into DaVinci Resolve, straight while watching your video in real time, and you record your voiceover. And also color correction. Yeah, I love color correction. I think I said it second time now. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is Bradley Rario Visuals, capturing simplicity. Out. So what is the next video that I'm going to do here in YouTube? This is hard.